Some may think that a saw's table is a minor player in this tool's operation. In fact, the table plays a major supporting role. In order for stock, meaning the wood that you would be cutting, to be sawed accurately and safely, the table must be very flat, smooth, and sturdy. Table extensions, which bolt to the left and right side of the saw's table, will increase the top's surface area and allow very wide stock or sheet materials like plywood or pegboard to be cut. To attempt to cut sheet material or very wide stock without table extensions would be a very unsafe practice. So, table extensions are for the purpose of cutting very wide pieces of material. But what if you have material that is much longer than your table? What then? We're glad you asked. There is another kind of extension for the table saw that you can use to help you cut something that is longer than the length of your table. This extension is called an outfeed table. An outfeed table serves as a surface for your material to rest upon when it passes over the rear edge of the table. It allows the operator to more safely handle what is being cut. The safety aspect is that the outfeed table counters the unsupported weight of the material that increases with length. If a table saw user wants to cut a board along its length or with the grain, they would want to make what's called a rip cut. For that type of cut to be made, a movable attachment called a rip fence would be used. This process begins with determining how wide the cut is to be. The user moves the rip fence the appropriate distance from the inside edge of the blade and the inside face of the rip fence, equal to the width needed. If you are certain that a saw's fence system has been calibrated correctly, the measurements along the saw's fence rail can be used to set the fence up accurately for the cut that's wanted. A saw's rail is attached just below the surface of the table and between where the operator would stand and the table itself. Another method for setting the correct distance between the blade and the fence is to use a rule or a ruler, if that's a more familiar term. Using this method, setting up your cut involves placing the edge of the rule on the table, moving the end of the rule to meet the inside edge of the rip fence, and then moving the fence and the rule to the point on the inside edge of the blade that equals the width needed. We wouldn't be surprised to learn that many woodworkers practice both methods. Why? Because just about anyone doing this sort of thing surely would want to make every effort to be certain that what they're about to do is done correctly the first time. They also may be recalling an adage that they heard. Maybe you're hearing it for the first time now. It's a very simple saying. It suggests that if you want to be as accurate as humanly possible, you should make it a habit to measure twice and cut once. Simple, right?